On the southern coast of Java, the waves crash harder than anywhere else in Indonesia. The wind carries strange whispers across the shoreline. Fishermen speak carefully when they approach the water, and locals warn visitors about something unusual. Never wear green near the southern sea, because according to legend, the ocean is ruled by a powerful spirit, a queen who watches from beneath the waves. Her name is Nyi Roro Kidul, the queen of the southern sea. But the legend says she was not always a spirit. Long ago, she was human, and her story begins inside a royal palace. Centuries ago, in an ancient Javanese kingdom, there lived a princess whose beauty was known across the land. Her name was Kadita. She had long black hair that flowed like silk and eyes as calm as the ocean at dawn. The people adored her. The king loved her dearly, and many believed that one day she would become the queen of the kingdom. But inside the palace walls, not everyone was happy about this. Power has a way of creating jealousy, and jealousy can grow into something much darker. The king had another wife, a queen who feared losing her influence. She knew that when Princess Kadita became queen, her own power would disappear. So the queen made a terrible decision. Instead of accepting fate, she sought help from dark magic. Late one night, she secretly summoned a powerful sorcerer, and she gave him a single command: destroy the princess. The sorcerer agreed. Under the cover of darkness, he cast a powerful curse upon the princess. The next morning, something horrifying began to happen. Princess Kadita's beautiful skin started to change. Painful sores appeared across her body. Her beauty vanished overnight. The palace doctors tried everything: herbal medicine, sacred rituals, prayers to the gods, but nothing could stop the curse. Soon the princess looked so different that even the people of the palace became afraid of her. Whispers spread throughout the kingdom. Some believed she had been punished by spirits. Others thought she carried a terrible disease. But no one knew the truth, except the queen who had ordered the curse. The king loved his daughter, but as rumors spread through the kingdom, fear began to grow among the people. They believed the princess's condition might bring disaster to the land. Some said the crops would fail. Others said the kingdom would fall. The king faced an impossible choice: to protect the kingdom. He made a heartbreaking decision. Princess Kadita was ordered to leave the palace, alone, banished from the only home she had ever known. Broken and abandoned, the princess began to wander. She walked through forests, across rivers, and over mountains. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. The pain from the curse continued to spread across her body. But even worse than the pain was the loneliness. No one recognized her anymore. No one offered help. Eventually, after a long and exhausting journey, she arrived at the southern coast of Java. The ocean stretched endlessly before her. Wild waves crashed against the cliffs, and the wind howled like a living creature. Standing there at the edge of the sea, Princess Kadita had nothing left. No family, no kingdom, no future. Legend says that as she stood there staring into the endless water, she heard something, a voice, soft at first, then clearer. The voice seemed to come from the ocean itself. It called her name. It told her that the sea could heal her, that the sea could give her a new destiny. Desperate and exhausted, the princess made a decision. She stepped forward and threw herself into the roaring waves, but instead of drowning, Something miraculous happened. The ocean accepted her. The powerful waters washed away the curse placed upon her body. The sores disappeared. Her strength returned. But the transformation did not stop there. The sea changed her completely. She was no longer just a human princess. The ocean crowned her as something far greater. She became Nyi Roro Kidul, the queen of the southern sea. According to legend, Nyi Roro Kidul now rules a magnificent kingdom beneath the ocean, a palace made from coral and glowing seashells, surrounded by mystical sea spirits, mermaids, guardians of the deep, and creatures that humans have never seen. They all serve their queen, and together they control the powerful waves of the Southern Ocean. For generations, people living near the southern coast have followed a strange rule. Never wear green near the ocean. Green is believed to be the sacred color of Nyi Roro Kidul. Legend says that if someone wears green near the shore, the queen may mistake them for one of her own and pull them into the sea. Many fishermen refuse to bring green clothing on their boats, and locals often warn tourists about the tradition. Over the centuries, many people claim to have seen her, describe hearing a mysterious female voice carried by the wind. There are even stories of people disappearing near the southern coast without explanation. Of course, many believe these are simply myths, stories created to explain the dangerous and unpredictable ocean. But the legend of Nyi Roro Kidul refuses to fade, because the Southern Sea remains one of the most powerful and mysterious waters in Indonesia. So, if you ever visit the southern coast of Java, stand quietly for a moment, listen to the crashing waves, watch the endless horizon, and remember the legend of the queen who rules beneath the sea. Because according to the stories passed down for centuries, the queen of the southern sea is still there, watching, waiting, and guarding her kingdom beneath the waves.